It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's another training log. Let's get into it. I'm Carl Ragavan, Europe's original starting strength coach. This is Beautiful Strength. Welcome to the show. All right, so this one is an interesting show because unlike other people on social media who may just only post their PRs, you have clearly seen a very authentic palette of lifts. When I'm sick and I had a sty, you know, when I'm missing reps or this and that. And this was just one of those days, right? If we look back on the week, obviously this was the build up to Christmas. So I actually flew to Amsterdam because my fiance's youngest brother had a baby, or his wife had a baby, shall we say. So we went to Amsterdam to see the new Sprog, Alice, and we had a few days in Amsterdam. So that meant that flying on a Tuesday meant I had to train on Sunday, Monday, and then this heavy session was actually on Sunday. So what does that mean? That means this is an excuse, right? This is a session that didn't go to plan, and I'm okay with that. So none of my lifts were what I wanted to prescribe them to be, even close, and that's all right. But what I didn't do is I didn't miss the session because I just wasn't up to it, because I could blame travel or Christmas or whatever. And what I've found personally about training is you're better off going to the gym and at least trying to do something, as opposed to have that extra time doing a layoff, because most people might have even had the whole week off, right? You might have trained Monday maybe, and then maybe Sunday or Saturday, or you might have just scrubbed the rest of the week off. So instead of doing one session, I did all three. They weren't executed perfectly to the book, what I wanted, but it's something. And I always find that affects detraining a lot more if you can actually get in and train. So what you'll see is, again, this being my kind of heavy day, it's got some kind of power cleans and jerks, and then my heavy deadlift of the day, which is rack pull. So yeah, here's some power clean and push press. So I've been using a cheeky little clean to get a little few more reps in. I was doing these out of the rack at first, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna clean these. So these felt kind of tidy. No issues on these, but I could definitely tell the bar spinning was a lot slower. So womp womp. Definitely felt the turnover was a bit lame and slow. Felt like I grabbed the bar a little wide on that set, and I just didn't want it, right? That's the joke. If you miss a rep, it's because you just didn't want it. But yeah, here's my token power clean push jerk with 110. And then after this miss, I was like, yeah. And so on the full clean and jerks, I've been trying to play back into my split jerk. But again, my back toe is still feeling really tender. So I might have to just scrap split jerks, even though I really want to start training these again. Once the foot goes down, I'll be fine. And then, you know, the rack pull, 300 kilos, wanted to go for 5 today. After 2, I think that was the smart call. This one even went a bit forward. You can't see it on this footage, but actually went forward around my knee. On that second one, I felt it go forward, so I wasn't using my legs enough. 270 for 5 felt pretty solid, and yeah, definitely feeling the back DOMs from that, just watching this. But yeah, this was one of those sessions where I had to just get something productive done, and that's all she wrote. So there you go. Not every training log is a PR. And that's not a bad thing. You can still think about training hard, being productive, and trying to make the best of that day. So that's something I tell clients all the time. If you miss, what would coach say? What would I probably give you in this situation? Especially with the Olympic lifts, you've got to give yourself patience and grace. You're just not going to be able to add weight to the bar every session. You know, that power clean of 130 I did last week was huge. And, you know, that's kind of the peak of my year. So I wasn't expecting miracles. I would have liked a better session, but at the same time, knowing the travel schedule I've had and it being Christmas week, I'm not mad at it. So if you like today's show, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the business. I'm Kar Raghavan. That was Beautiful Strength. And remember, the barbell never lies.